All right, at the time of recording this, I'm pretty sure it is raining. So if you hear rain in the background, I apologize. It is what it is. We're going to keep pressing forward. So a buddy of mine who is also a coaching client called me recently. And every time he has sales calls, he's in a high ticket industry. I think he sells like 20,000 to 50,000 plus packages. And when he gets done with the sales call, he likes to call me and tell me about what happened, right? You know, all the time. You know, he gets super excited. If things went well, he tells me about it. If things didn't go well, he'll be like, hey, this is what happened. This is what the prospect threw at me. This is the frame that they chose. Like, how would you handle this situation? And so we like to kind of geek out over it. Yeah, I know. We're sales nerds. I know. But it's just fun to see different types of situations and what prospects actually believe and testing in different ways to be able to go and handle it. We like to geek out on that type of stuff. But so one situation in particular happened, and at the end of the call, so their offer is kind of like helping systematize, build a system within a business to where, like, you know, automations and having a system to where people can actually go and scale. And he had a call the prospect, and at the end, he went and made the offer, and the prospect's like, well, I already have a system. And he's like, how would you handle this situation? And so I told him, I'm like, well, first of all, dude, if he understands that the whole purpose of the call and what you guys do is build systems, then why did he book a call in the first place? And he goes, oh, well, he was there for a free consultation. I'm like, wait, what? And he's like, yeah, he was like, I didn't know that this was going to be a sales call. It's like, that's why I don't know how to handle this situation. I'm there from a free consultation. I'm like, what do you mean he was there for a free consultation? He goes, oh, well, we sometimes, the business that I'm closing for does this thing where if you opt in or you get a bonus, like you can book a call or after a purchase, you know, for a free consultation call. And I'm like, oh, dude, no wonder. I'm like, bro, you can't beat free consultation frame. He's like, what? I'm like, think about it. You're giving all the power to the prospect, and the guy's right? If he's there and he already has a system in his business, and you said, hey, thank you for opting in, or thank you for this purchase, you know, as a bonus, go ahead. We'd like to help you, give value, book a free consultation call. I'm like, the worst thing you can possibly do is break the frame. I'm like, you're breaking frame right now on a free consultation call about trying to make them a pitch. And so, of course, the prospect's going to have all the leveraging power in the world. So how would I handle that situation? The answer is I can't. There's no handling it. That's the frame you chose. That's why I don't agree with free consultation frame, right? So this is something that a lot of business owners will do, right? They'll say, hey, if you want help with X, Y, Z, go ahead, just book a free consultation call, right? We'll consult. And then what they'll like to do is they'll mask the free call as, okay, so here's a call. Oh, this is your challenges? Well, hey, we can actually go and help you with these challenges. And then you'll go and you'll pitch your product and service, right? But the moment you pitch your product and service, notice how you literally broke the frame of the call, because the reason they were there was free consultation. Thus, you're giving all the power to the prospect. So if you're watching this and maybe you guys are in a situation where you're doing free consults and maybe you just don't have any control over it, right? So my answer to that would be like, I would just wouldn't do it. You can, but I'll tell you in the situation of where you can, how to handle the situation. And what should you do if you're going to use the free consultation frame? So how to correctly use the free consultation frame. So he actually went back to his business. He was like, oh my gosh, you're right. He spoke to management and stuff. He's like, guys, we gotta kill this frame. Like, it's bad frame, right? It's going to leave bad taste in the mouth of the prospect, right? It's not worth it. But if you were going to go free consultation, I'm gonna tell you how to handle it. Okay. So free consultation to call, you know, whatever it is the topic is, what you want to do is you want to go through the call of a free consultation, and then whatever their problems and challenges are, if you know you can solve it, you don't want to pitch them on the call. You want to get the prospect's permission to claim the new frame. Okay, let me say it again. At the end of the call, you want to book another call, but you're going to get their permission to claim the new frame. What I mean by that is whatever the challenges are during the call, you give them value. Now, because you're giving value, guess what? Your rapport with the prospect is going to be high. They're going to be super grateful for whatever value you gave them, right? Thank you so much, because it's a free consultation. That's the bonus that you're promising. That's what they're there for. They are not there to be pitched. You cannot pitch somebody and break frame from free consultation, right? That's an asshole move. It just is, right? You maybe watch, some people already know in the comments, going to be like, we do free consultations and pitch all the time. Cool, congratulations. You can still be an asshole and make money. Doesn't make it right, right? So yes, is it possible to still switch frame, right? And do that? Yes, it's still possible, but not ethical, and you're still going to have people throw and leverage, dude, I was here at free consultation. There's really nothing to do to handle that resistance. So You have a conversation, and then whatever the challenges are, just say, hey, listen, I didn't realize that you were struggling with this, and this at this type of level, right? So, I hope that the time that we've had here on setting up this game plan or whatever it is that you did during the call has been super valuable. Like, was this helpful? Yeah. So, like with our company, we actually help people like in your shoes actually fix this, and this. Now, this, and this is whatever the challenges are actually at the call, right? And I know we're coming up on time now. It's already been about 45 minutes to an hour, right? But we do have different options and stuff to be able to help you. Would you be interested in having a conversation about seeing if we can actually help you solve and fix this one particular problem? Because it sounds like if we do solve it, that you're going to be able to achieve results, right? Achieve this result that you're looking for, right? So one of two things is going to happen. They're either going to say, no, right now timing's not right, which is fine because that's what you want, right? I would rather have a prospect just literally be honest with me and DQ themselves with whatever their beliefs are, like, oh, I'm not invested. Basically what they're saying is there's no chance in hell I'm going to invest in anything, right? Cool. Which is also, just so you know, why I don't like the free consultation call, because if I go through that whole thing and then find out that there's someone who wasn't going to invest anyways, I just wasted time. But I digress. If you're going to do a free consultation call, you want to get their permission for the new one. So basically they're saying there's no chance in hell I'm going to invest, right? And they save you more time. But if they say, no, I would be open to that, notice how by me laying that frame, I'm literally telling them, hey, this is actually the problem that our company solves. We have different means of being able to help and different options to get you there. We don't have enough time to discuss it now, but would you be open to talking about it? Basically, that now they're claiming a new frame of saying, hey, this next conversation, I understand that I'm going to be pitched. This next conversation, I understand that they're going to be laying out options to see if they can help me with this particular problem. And I'm grateful for the value they already gave me. They already gave me the time of day. I built a relationship with this person. Now, whether that's you handing off the call to somebody else at a different level or whether you're handling that call yourself, right? You need to get them to claim the new frame to understand that that's what the conversation is going to be about. But what you cannot do when it comes to free consultation calls is have someone book a free consultation call and then just pitch every single person. You're breaking frame, period, right? It's just framing is everything when it comes to sales. So that's how you handle that situation. I hope that was valuable and I hope that makes sense. So if you're in that type of situation and you have no choice but to do free consultation calls, just stop pitching them. Like literally give them value, open up the pain, see what their needs are, and then take notes on those needs and then make them claim a new frame for a new call. I promise you, your close ratio is going to go up. You're going to have way better quality people and you're not going to deal with as much resistance, right? But if you're already currently doing it and then a prospect is going to hit you with that resistance and objection of, well, I didn't know this was going to be a sales call. I was just here because I thought you guys just give me, and here's the thing, they're right? They are right. The prospect is right in saying that because they were there for a free consultation call because that is the frame that you chose. So there's no like ninja trick or tactic or like, oh, how can you be smooth talking and overcome this? The answer is you can't. They are right. Don't choose free consultation frame and then go and try to pitch them a product or service. It makes no sense, right? But if you can get them to claim the new frame, that's how you handle the situation. So I might have something new coming out here soon. He's actually been calling me and going through like different scripts and programs and courses on like how to handle specific objections and reframes. And he's like, okay, here's a scenario. Here's what they say. How would you handle it? And I've been telling him how I would handle it. And he's like, dude, there's no way. He's like, that debater frame that you use, he's like, you can't beat that. Like, how do you beat that? I'm like, yeah, you can't. That's the whole point. He's like, hold on, do it again. And I was like, okay. So I said it again and he recorded it. And so every other day he calls me and we just keep adding and he's like creating this vault of recordings of me handling all these different types of resistances and stuff. So once that's completed, I'll announce it here on the channel. I'm not sure what we're going to do with them yet, but we're going to be compiling them together because you'll be able to have different frames and hear how I would handle specific situation objections. But the caveat to that is when it comes to reframes and objections, you still have to do your job in the sales conversation and have ammunition to leverage like later on. Otherwise, it just won't work. So be on the lookout for that. I'm excited to share that with everybody here. And doing these type of videos has been very fun for me. So I hope today's video was was valuable to you. I hope it made a lot of sense. And if you guys have any questions, just do me a favor. If there's any scenarios or situations that you are in right now, whether you're a business owner or maybe a sales rep or closer in a position that you run into, share that story with me in the comments, and I'll do a video on how I would handle that situation. If you guys like videos like these, make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. Please help me get the algorithm going. I do these videos completely for free to give value to you guys, to help you guys go and get results, right? Do I have an ulterior motive? Yes, of course, right? My ulterior motive is if you go and implement the frames and the objection handling and the strategies that I hear on the channel, my hope is that you will use it, it will work, and then you will want other things that I can offer, such as coaching services and things like helping you build a sales team with your organization if you know that my processes work. Because I've literally helped people go from $0 to $100,000 months completely doing cold outbound and organic strategies, right? Without even spending money on ads, just doing things like cold calling. So yes, I have an ulterior motive, give you value, and in return, I hope that it will eventually reciprocate into business, right? But if it does not, that's completely fine. As long as you are winning and you're getting value from the channel, that's all that matters. And my goal with the channel is to give as much value that I am beating other sales courses that people pay for. Yes, I want my sales content on my channel to be so good that people who have paid courses are getting more value from it here for free on YouTube. That is what it's all about. So make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel, put in the comments if you guys have any questions or video ideas for me in the future, and I will catch you guys on the next video.